Lisa Alberghini's well-known tenacity is believed by many to be a direct result of her birth order. As the youngest of 5 girls in a family of 7 children, from a young age, Lisa learned to make herself heard.
She came home one day and she said, "Is it all right if I make my jeans into a skirt?" And so what did I know? I said, "Yeah." So she goes upstairs and that was it. And then the next morning, now the bus driver always used to wait outside for all our kids. And she came downstairs with the skirt. I said, "You're not wearing that to school." She says, "Well, why not? You told me I could." I said, "You walk up the stairs and everybody will see your rear end." I said, "You can't. Your underwear." I said, "Go upstairs and take it off." "Well, the bus is here." I said, "Well, the bus will wait or you'll walk." So she goes upstairs. Now she comes home in the afternoon. She comes right over to me. She says, "You owe me an apology." And I said, "What?" I said, "Listen, I'm the mother. You're the kid. You could throw that skirt away." She wasn't too happy. So, but that's the point. I'm telling you this is that that's how she was. Nothing fazed her. She did what she wanted to do.
Lisa thrived at making calm out of chaos. She took what she learned from her childhood and the importance of family to her work. First establishing herself in the real estate community as director of the Boston office of the Community Builders, a prominent national housing developer. Lisa joined the planning office for urban affairs in 2001.
Well, Lisa is successful because everyone trusts her. She is a real professional. She had a tough act to follow. Father Grodin, who founded the office 25 years ago, was charismatic and dynamic and visionary. And Lisa stepped into that very large shadow and quickly demonstrated that she knows her business, but most importantly, she gains the trust and confidence of everyone she works with. The mayor, the governor, all of the agency heads, and her board. I've been on the board from day one, and she has been a delight to work with. She keeps the board informed. I think we are acutely aware of every single aspect of every single potential project we engage in, and she does excellent briefing work, and we're successful. She's built a lot of first-class, cutting-edge affordable housing across Massachusetts.
The Planning Office, a nonprofit developer affiliated with the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Boston, promotes social justice through the creation of affordable housing.
Well, the Planning Office for Urban Affairs has had a long track record in Massachusetts of developing high-quality affordable housing for low-income families, and it's a great example of a faith-based organization bringing a lot to the table and working with their congregations locally and really trying to mobilize support for affordable housing and delivering a great product at the same time.
To date, the Planning Office is responsible for the development of 2,600 units of housing, channeling more than $420 million of investment into strengthening communities throughout eastern Massachusetts. The organization's distinctive partnerships with top architectural firms, builders, developers, financial institutions, local leaders, the Commonwealth and its staff have been key to its success.
Well, I think having a good leader when you have any development project is critical. Someone that can keep everybody in the loop from communicating with business leaders, municipal leaders. These projects come together, in our case, was a real neighborhood building opportunity. It wasn't just about the specific project that Lisa and the planning office were putting together. It was an opportunity to improve a neighborhood, and she really saw that. It was critical to its success. Getting it done, though, is a lot harder than it looks, and it took her perseverance, attention to detail, never giving up, and really willing to work with our community to make this project better, but more importantly, to make it happen. And you know, I'm so proud of her, but more importantly, proud of the project we're going to have in our community.
Affordable housing is very difficult when you get people saying, "Oh, I'm for it in principle, but I don't want to see it." Brooklyn Line was an interesting case, a lot of liberals, but turns out when it came close to home, some of the liberalism didn't stick. Working with Lisa made them go away. he was so genuine and so decent and so obviously committed just to doing the right thing for people and so upbeat that what could have been very hard was A, easier, and B, fun.
Since Lisa has been leading the planning office, she has overseen the completion of 11 residential and multi-use developments, with several more underway. Many of these are mixed-income properties, where people with a very broad range of incomes, from the formerly homeless to high-end condominium buyers, live together in community. The planning office develops elderly, family, workforce, and special needs housing, where the emphasis is not on numbers of units, but on having a qualitative impact on the lives of residents.
So my daughter-in-law, as soon as she found out about this, she said, come on, you have to get an application. And she did all this. And when I did all the application, Karen called me 10 o'clock at night. She said, guess what? I said, what? Your number is picked. You won the lottery, which I did, right? And I said, I didn't think I would ever, because there's so many people moving in there. I said, that's great. When I moved in there, I said, oh, this is my home until I die. I said to my kids, from here to the box, that's it.
The planning office has impacted the lives of more than 12,000 people, building affordable housing and creating community.
We all know that homelessness is a terrible scourge in our society, and of course shelters are a very important response, but the real response has to be permanent solutions, and that's what Lisa is about, finding permanent solutions for people and helping people to have a home, not just housing, but a home where they can live as a family and to be happy and safe. And it's been a great experience working with her here at the cathedral. We have the testimony. One of the first things I did was to dedicate Rawlings Square, which is a magnificent housing complex right next door to the cathedral that Lisa worked on for so many years. And there are homeless people who now have lovely apartments together with middle income and market rate housing units. She has worked with the Pine Street Inn and done so much to turn parish properties into housing for the elderly. She's just a dynamo, and everybody loves Lisa, and we're so grateful for the fantastic work, and we're very, very pleased that she is getting this award tonight, the Public Service Award. It's so well deserved.
I can't let this night end without telling the story of when Lisa and I were in a parade. Remember that? And what was your title? Was this just sums it all up? This isn't a funny story, or it probably could be if I would, but it sums up everything about what she was and what she is, because she was. This was a parade that had a theme, and this theme was, I think at the time, was the future, and Lisa was the future. She was the person that they chose to be on the float, to be the future of the town, and so I was on it to be an athlete. So I was the dumb jock that was on the float. My sister was the intelligent. She was like the future. It wasn't like a queen. It wasn't. That's it. It was the future of our town.